Back again, Mark, at Golden State Ave Videos. It's March 22nd, 2023. We're here at Reedley Airport in Central California on a rainy, cloudy day. And we're here with David Clark of Reedley College on the right and Mike TOMAZIN of SKYLEADER Aircraft. And we're going to ask David, first of all, about their program where they're going to get 5 new SKYLEADER aircraft for their aviation program. So, David, take it away. Can you explain what you're going to be doing here?
Yeah, no, we're very excited. Reedley College is very excited about the purchase of these 5 new SKYLEADER aircraft, brand new aircraft that we'll use for our flight training program. And we have been contracting out the flight instruction through a flight provider in Fresno, and we're transitioning to college-owned aircraft. So these will be brand new, fuel-efficient aircraft that is really going to lower the cost of instruction for these students in our program. So we're super excited about the addition of these 5 new aircraft.
Tell us a little bit about the SKYLEADERs. What's their cruising speed, takeoff speed, that kind of thing. Just a little bit about the aircraft and how they're built, what avionics they have, all that kind of stuff.
So we were looking at different manufacturers of aircraft, and we really wanted to focus in on keeping our costs affordable for the students that live in the greater Fresno area, and that was our biggest concern there. So we looked at a lot of manufacturers, and we also were looking at the serviceability of the aircraft. Do we have someone in the area that can maintain the aircraft for us? And so we settled on the SKYLEADER, and the SKYLEADER is a light sport aircraft, but it does have brand new avionics. It has brand new Rotac engine. It uses unleaded fuel. It's very fuel efficient compared to some of the other training aircraft that are out there. And we're working closely with SKYLEADER. They're based right here in Reedley, and so they're going to provide the maintenance for us. And we think that's going to be a win-win. We think it's going to be a great model for our students.
The aircraft are actually built in the Czech Republic, right?
Correct.
And then shipped by sea to the U.S.?
Right. So we made a trip to the Czech Republic in December, and we got to look at their manufacturing facility, and very impressed with the technology there, their manufacturing process and procedures there. So it was a state-of-the-art facility, and so no, we're excited. They're being built in the Czech Republic. They're going to test fly them, take the wings off, throw them in a Connex, and ship them to the U.S. Right?
And when do you expect to get those aircraft?
So we're the plan is late spring or early summer. So if everything goes according to plan, we would start flight instruction. We call it fall semester, but it's really August for the college. And
your goal is to train these people to be commercial pilots for the airlines?
Correct. It's a 4-step process. So they need to have their private license coming into the program, or we can provide instruction for private pilot. Instrument rating is the 2nd step. Commercial pilot is the 3rd step, and the 4th is CFI. And a lot of our students will transition to CFI because they can obtain hours, and a lot of the airlines wants them to have a minimum number of hours. Even though they've got their commercial license, they like to have a minimum number of hours, so they can really rack up their hours as a CFI. We will employ them back into our program, and they can gain those hours, and then once they get that minimum threshold of hours, and they're marketable for the airlines.
Okay, great. And Mike, we got a couple minutes, Mike, so tell us a little bit more about the aircraft.
The SKYLEADERs are equipped with state-of-the-art avionics. They've got dual Dynon HDX 10.5-inch screens, GTN Garmin 650, so we can go from first flight for a student all the way through instrument and commercial with these aircraft, so they're going to be quite beneficial and, as David said, economical to operate and to maintain. The company that's producing them has been, SKYLEADER's been in business 22 years. They employ about 45 full-time people, so they're here to stay. We have about 400 SKYLEADER 600s worldwide, and they're extremely durable. They have a few features that you won't find on some of the other light sport aircraft. One is full functioning Fowler flaps and trailing link landing gears. So they're very, very rugged in the landing phase. slow speed, maneuverability.
100-mile-an-hour cruise?
They'll cruise at about 10 knots.
Knots. So it's a little faster than
A
100
little
miles.
faster, at 110 knots at full power, probably about 100 knots at 85%.
And they use regular low-leaded gas, right?
Actually, we can use pure aviation non-leaded gasoline, so
Okay.
That's a good advantage. Lengthens our oil changes. We can go to 50 hours per oil change, and also it's just good in general for the environment.
And it's 100 horsepower?
100 horsepower.
Okay. All right. And I think you said in an earlier video that I saw that they can take off, what, at 40 miles an hour? Or is that
About
right?
40 knots.
Yeah, 40 knots. And landing speed?
About 40 knots or less.
All right. Great. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up now, and then we'll do another video on the other aircraft that we didn't photograph earlier. Thank you both very much.